A question around process. We saw a lot of nice things to do here, and I agree the library is an important piece of our infrastructure. But the money to do these things isn't going to fall out of a tree somewhere. And I'm just wondering, we did approve a 10-year capital plan, which will now, I guess, be torn apart and try and squeeze these items in. I'm just wondering, are we sending all of this back to staff to say over the next 10 years we're going to do all this and find a way to do it?
My understanding was this was going back for them to come back to you again.
Okay.
With just the real pieces that need to be done.
But that's the question. I mean,
I see it as no different than, say, the transportation plan. You got a plan, you adopted it, you will make the decision year after year whether you wish to proceed.
Yeah.
So I don't see that as a problem.
I don't see it as a problem, but I'm just highlighting the fact that we're talking about shifting dollars around. We're not talking about new money coming in that's a great treat for us to spend. We approved a 10-year capital plan with all kinds of items on it, and I'm not saying there shouldn't be flexibility around that, but I do want to understand the process. So thank you. I understand it now.
And just to add to that, though, that this was not part of the discussion when that plan was approved. So that'll come back to you. So.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Your Worship, if I could just add, I could help council too. This has been very helpful and informative for me because as we've done the 10-year capital plan, the majority of that, to Your Worship's point, is the roads, water, and sewer infrastructure. And a healthy, vibrant community is made up of more than just the roads, water, sewer, and even though we know how important that is. So I would strive to bring back to council a balance between the ability to fund some of these other projects, very important for the community, at the same time as maintaining our focus on the other infrastructure.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Moving on, Councillor Gillis.
Well, just as a follow-up to that, though, Mr. Cook did say that there are deficiencies within this building, and it's an option to do nothing to this building is not really an option. So we do have to do something to it.
And that will be brought back to you. And I think what's good about the report, it just highlights you the general condition.